Welcome back to the War Room. Thursday, June 11th, the year of our Lord 2020, episode 225. Jack Maxey, Greg Mans, Raheem Kassam in the War Room. Steve Bannon and Milesguo joining us remotely. Steve.
Yeah, thanks, Raheem. I got to tell you, today's been a very, very special show, and the fact that we've gone from Seattle, Washington, with Jack Posobiec, Senator Ms.L in Arizona, Michael Walsh calling in from Ireland. And what you can see, that if there's any unity in this show at all today, it's been the Chinese Communist Party in the forces of Marxism, cultural Marxism and economic Marxism on the march on a global basis with all of their allies into chaos and anarchy. Remember, the Chinese Communist Party and what they stand for and all of their allies are in a great war against the forces of freedom and democracy throughout the world, whether that's from the border of India, where the CCP has 10,000 combat troops, to the South China Sea, to Seattle, Washington, to the Parliament Square. You're seeing the forces line up, those forces for freedom and democracy and those for totalitarian rule in the continuation of the 20th century. Remember, the unfinished work of the 20th century is very simple. We must take down the Chinese Communist Party. I'm very honored now to have Milesguo, who's probably done more than any individual in the world to stand up to the Chinese Communist Party. We're going to get into, in probably the next segment, to talk about this new federal state of China, which is this kind of government, I don't want to say government in exile, but a new government that's been formed to say the CCP is illegitimate. They're a group of gangsters. But Miles, I just want to ask you a question. We've had all these people on the days we have every day, but now we've had a U.S. senator, we had an intellectual from Ireland. They're all talking about this anarchy, the Cultural Revolution, how the CCP is in back of this, if not directly, then indirectly. Very simple question for our American audience. Is the Chinese Communist Party in Beijing at war with the forces of freedom and democracy in India, in Hong Kong, the United States, Western Europe?
Thank you, Sir Steve. Very honored to come back to the War Room.
Thanks,
Thank
brother.
you, thank you,
Thanks,
sir.
thanks.
Thank you, Chris. That's a very important question. Sir, you know, 3 years ago, I in the Washington, D.C., I have the press conference. I talk all the America and the world. We must be preparing. It's the block is coming in. I see CCP, they have the 3F program. We are America. Make a massive America. Kill America. Everybody say Miles was crazy, a liar. No,
This was the Hudson Institute speech you were going to give to have a warning to the United States that the CCP is after causing chaos and actually wants to destroy the United States of America.
Yes, sir. So, I see as the CCP, they have the, 30 years prepared. They only one priority, one goal. We are America, take down America, kill America. That's the CCP regime, Communist Party. They always a high priority. Very bad. CCP is the, kidnap all the Chinese. They call legally China government. It's all the Chinese, I think, slave. Chinese scared CCP. CCP scared America. America give the CCP money, but America scared the people. That cycle is too strange. Now we go to the Antifa. We don't care what is the reason. Antifa?
Yeah.
Just 2 weeks ago in America, I don't know what is the fundamental reason, but the style, you look at the style, not rule of the law. It's really similar, it's a Chinese disaster 10 years time called Cultural Revolution. What is a Cultural Revolution? Cultural Revolution, you look at culture, never have a culture. It's the inside political, the fact. Okay, we call political victim, right? And Chairman Mao want to kill all the power, only make himself own all the regime and the power. because of this, they kill is 45 million people.
45 million.
45 million. So this is the CCP, okay? Mobily, the massive fight the masses. Sir, you do understand this?
Yeah.
Mobily, the masses fight the masses， 就是群众斗群众啊。